Hello and welcome to No Sevens Dice Club. Today we are going to be talking about going over a little bit more in depth of the 6-8 strategy that I've been touching on for about the past month. And I want to kind of tweak it a little bit than what I had before. So it's a new edition, just like the title says, how to survive on that on a $10 table and how to beat a $10 table. And I was able to play this strategy for 4 hours, about 20 different shooters at 2 different casinos. So I think it's a pretty sound strategy. I was up, and I probably should have walked away when I was up, but I was really just testing this strategy just to see how I was doing. And it worked really well. I broke even after 4 hours of playing. If I was smart, I probably would have walked away with about $450, $500 out of a $700 bankroll. But like I said, I broke even, and I'm going to show you guys how it all works coming up. But first I want to show you, so these are all the dice I have now. I kind of went a little overboard on my dice. So what I'm going to do is every time I shoot the dice down at the end of the table, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put it right next to, over there, I'm going to put it right next to the bankroll. So I have 55 pair of dice. So unless I get on a monster roll, I think we should be good. But this way we can kind of keep track along with, while I'm editing, I can have it down below. And we'll go from there. And then I'm also going to do the bonus bet. Alrighty guys, now that we are all set up on the tripod, I'm going to kind of break it down for you, and then we're going to do a live roll. So, just like it says, so what we're going to do is, when we're at a $10 table, we're going to break this down a couple of different ways. And what I mean by that is what we're going to do is we're going to play kind of 2 different strategies, but it's all going to work together. We're going to include the field, we're going to do the 6-8, we're going to leave the 5 naked for the time being. We're not going to worry about the 5. But what we are going to do is we're going to go ahead, we're going to go to 18. We're at a $10 table. We're going to go to 18 on the 6 and 8. So we're going to go here, right? And then we're going to go to $10 in the field. Now, as long as we hit whatever number except for a 5, if we hit the 6 or the 8, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get paid $21. Okay? We're going to get paid $21. And what we are going to do is, this is the reason why we're going to do 18 on the 6 and 8 and 10 on the field, is that we're going to go ahead and we're going to give this to the dealer. So if we hit the 6 or the 8, let's just say we hit the 8, we're going to go ahead and press this up. And we're going to press this from $18 to $24. We're going to collect this. We're going to lose in the field, right? But we are going to take this. We have a $5 profit. So this is going to lose. We're still walking away with a $5 profit as of right now. Plus, when we're at the 8, we're at 24. And if we hit this again, it's going to pay us $28. Okay? And we're just going to keep on repeating this. We're going to keep raising this one level. We're going to flat bet the field to $10. So that way we're not sitting there. We're not, using a progressive system or anything else. We're using a system where it's just staying flat. Now, after a while, what we're going to do is, if you wanted to, after we press the 6 and 8, and this is totally up to you whenever you want to do it. I'm not saying that there's a rhyme or reason. You're going to cover that 5. You're going to go ahead and you're just going to tell them to put $10 on that 5. So that way it's the iron cross. But we're still raising the 6 and 8. Okay? And we're still flat and betting the field. But if you're up to like green chips, if we have 30 on the 6 and 30 on the 8, why not just go ahead and just take this to 15 and raise this up? Now you're flat betting $15. You have 35 you're winning here every single time. And you're also So you're winning 35, but you're also, you know, so you're either going to win 30 here, or 35 or 15 in the field, but it pays you double on the 2 and pays you triple on the 12. You know, this is after you kind of win, and this is as customizable as you want. Now the key thing is not so much about customizing when to go to 15 or when to cover the 5. In order to survive this strategy, the main thing is that you want to flat bet the field $10. But the thing is, let's say you roll and you hit a 7 and you're trying to figure out your next move. Even on a random shooter, like I said, I tried this on 20 different shooters, including me. Now, if you 7 out, you want to go ahead and you want to bring this to, on your next turn, you want to go ahead and take this to 36. Okay? And then this is going to pay you 42. And the reason why is because 18 and 18 is 36, right? So you have 36 on the 6 and 8, that's going to pay you 42. So you're making that money back right there plus a profit. And then as soon as you hit the 6 or the 8, you're going to come back down to 18 on the 6 and 8. You're going to reduce it down. Now, what do you do if you hit a 6, or what happens if you're at 36 and 36, you hit a 7 out before you hit the 6 and 8? On the next shooter, you're going to go back to 36 and 36, and then you're going to hit it 2 times and then reduce down. So if you hit the 6 once, collect the 42, you hit the 8 once, collect the 42, then go back down to 18. It's very rare that you're going to go to 2 or 3 shooters without hitting 1, 6, or 8. And this is the way, it's kind of a martingale, but you don't want to go past your second stage of the 36. 36 is the cap. And if you're noticing that you're not collecting your money anymore on the 6 and 8, that the table's really cold and that it's just 0.7 out, 0.7 out, 0.7 out, I just recommend collecting your chips, find a new casino, a new table, go take a break, wait for some new shooters, or just bet on yourself. And don't even worry about the rest of the table, because obviously nobody knows how to play at that casino. But let's go ahead and let's get into a live roll. Hopefully I explained this enough to you. Like I said, 18, 18, if you 7 out, go to 36, 36, collect that 42, reduce back down to 18, 18, and just flat bet the field to $10. And like I said, if you get to greens, raises to 15, make sure the 5 is covered, you got the iron cross, and you're at a no-lose situation. You're just collecting money and making money. So let's go ahead and break it down and see how we do. All right, and like I said, I'm gonna have the dice lined up right here as much as I can. And we have a $700 bankroll. We got the black chip in the back. So we have 400 in green, 190 in red, and 10 in white. So let's establish a point and go from there. All right, that's the 415. But before I do this, I promised you I was gonna play the pass line this time. I was gonna show you how I bet. I was gonna make this a complete video for you. So that's what I'm working on. I'm gonna go ahead and make it a complete video, and we're gonna go look at everything. So I'm gonna play the bonus bets. I'm gonna play the pass line. I'm gonna show you how no sevens plays at the casino. So let's go ahead and set that up right now. So the 415. And then what we're gonna do is 25 on the pass line. We're gonna do a $5 crap check, and we're gonna do a 555 for the ATS. All right, so that's over there. That's the crap check. We're at 25. Now we're gonna tell the dealer we wanna go to 18. And 10 on the field. All right, here we go. All right, that's the 549. So we go ahead and we win in the field. We collect the $10, that goes in our rack. And we're gonna go ahead and mark it. So we got the 5 and we got the 9. All right. So 10 in the rack. And the thing about it is that we know that we're gonna 7 out eventually. So we already know that we're already walking into this casino knowing that we're gonna hit the $36 mark on that 6 and 8. So don't act surprised and act like, oh my God, okay, I'm at 36, what do I do? You already know that you're gonna hit that 36. You already know it's coming, so don't act surprised. Just go ahead and know how to confidently bet and know that you're gonna hit that 6 and 8. On the short roll, 617 on that short roll. You saw that, huh? So, no 7s getting ready to show you what happens when you 7 out. Like I said, we already know that we're already going to go ahead and go to 36. So let's go ahead and set it up. I'm going to speed up the camera and we're going to go ahead and go from there. All right, so we have the 15 for the ATS, $5 crap. Okay, so that's the 4-4, that's the hard 8. So let's go ahead and set it up. So let's go ahead. We already know what we're doing. We're going to 36. I'm not going to reach all the way down there, but I would put this down as my odds bet. But I'm just going to leave it here. So that's 36, 36. We're at the point. Flat bet the field, $10, and here we go. All right, the 3, 2, 5. All right, so we lose in the field and we don't make anything, which is kind of typical what happens when you leave the 5 naked. So the 3, 2, 5, we'll go ahead and mark that. Mark the 8 on the ATS and lose in the field. So as you can see, we're kind of down in the hole a little bit, but we're going to get right back up there. We're going to pop it and we're going to do well. This is us just, you know, facing scenarios where we're against the 8 ball, but we're not really against the 8 ball. Wow, maybe we are. It's 5, 2, 7. Okay, so we got our ATS, our crab check, our 25 on the pass, and let's see how we do. All right, the 4-4, the hard 8, so let's go ahead and set it up. Now, we haven't hit a 6 or 8 yet to bring us down. So when we come up here, we are going to go ahead and do our 36 again. In the field. And now we know that we have to hit the 6 or 8 twice. So that's where we're at. All right, just like before, the 3, 2, 5. So we lose in the field and we go from there. All right, so that's the 1-1, a hard 2, snake eyes, perfect for us because we're actually hit one of the hardest numbers on the board. So we're going to do the 2, and we are going to go ahead and get paid. So that's going to go in our rack, which is looking very thin. It's on a little bit of a diet, but hey, look, that's all right. Let's go ahead and get that 6 and 8. Did you get that on camera? That would be the 6.5 yo, but that's went onto the chip rack. That was the first time for that, so I'm glad I got that on camera. All right, the 549. So we went in the field and we knocked down another number. This cord, I swear I'm gonna trip on it one day. I'm gonna fall flat on my face. All right, with the microphone. So we're gonna win 10 in the field. That's gonna go in a rack. Knock down the 9. And here we go. All right, there we go. The 538. And that's on camera. So we're gonna go ahead and get paid the $42. So this is going to go in our rack. This is $42. We lose in the field, but this is going to go in our rack. Now remember, we lost twice, so we're not going to drop back down. But we are going to go ahead and put $10 in the field to flat bet it. And we're just going to go ahead and, we did win on the pass line because that was the point marker. That was the 8. So that's going to go in our rack. So we're not going to play the field right now because we're going to establish a point. But we are going to drop $5 for that crap check. All right. And that's the reason why you do the crab check. So that is the 1, 2, 3, AC doocy. So we're gonna go ahead and get ourselves paid $35. We're gonna lose on the pass line. That's gonna go here, $10 for us. And here we go. And mark the number. Wow, you saw that, right? That's on camera how they just died right next to the wall. I couldn't do that again if I wanted to. So that is the 325. So the point marker is going to be a 5. Bring these into view. So that's the 5. And we're going to drop 10 on the field. We got everything covered. This is perfect for us. We got the ideal situation. We got 10 in the field. We got the 6 and 8, and we got the 5 covered with the pass line bet. All right, right back on there. The 415, I think that's in view for both of them. So we knock out the pass line. We go right back on there. The 415, so that gets knocked down. Pay the pass line, that goes in there, $5 crap. All right, that's the 4-4, the hard 8. So when I did this, I forgot to remove my my field bet, but that was supposed to be taken off. But this is the 4-4, this is the hard 8. So we're gonna go here, and we're gonna go ahead and put $10 on the field, and we'll go from there. Oh, geez, all right, the 617. So as you can see, we're kind of battling this thing back and forth, and we're kind of on the losing end. So we lose here, lose here, lose here, lose here. All right, let's try it again. So 25 on the pass. And ATS, crap check. All right. All right, so that's the 415. I hit one of the dice, I'm not sure. We hit the 415. So let's go ahead and set it up. All right. All right, perfect. That's what we want. 538. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to collect our $42. And now remember, we hit that one time before. So what we were going to do is we're going to go ahead and try to hit it 2 times and go from there. All right, so that's $35, $40, $42. All right, so let's go ahead and put that in the rack. We're gonna take the field, put that right there. This is gonna go here, and this is gonna go here. So here we go. Oh, I need to move my dice. All right, that's the 2, 2, the hard 4. I think that's in view for you guys. I swear I'm going to kill myself one day with this cord for the microphone. All right, so that's the 2, 2, that's the hard 4. So let's go and get paid in the field. And I need to mark down some ATS bets. So we have the 5, we have the 8, and we have the 4. All right. All right, right back at it. The 2, 2, the hard 4. That was a horrible throw. So let's go ahead and get paid 10 and stack it and rack it. All right. Mainly what we're trying to do is get that 6 and 8 to reduce it back down to 18. That's our goal right now. We're not interested in field bets. We're interested in that 6 and 8. All right, there we go. The 4, 4, the hard 8. Hopefully that's in camera view for you guys, but I'll go ahead and put it in the center of the table. The 4, 4. So finally we're out of danger zone. So we're gonna go ahead and collect on that $42. All right, so we have the 8, and this is always good too with having this dice right here, because I can go back and go, okay, well, we lost in the field, so we need to put 10 more dollars out. So we're out of danger, we're at the 6 and 8, so now we're gonna start collecting and pressing, or pressing 1 unit each. So when we hit the 8 or the 6, we're gonna go ahead and start pressing it now, and eventually get that 5 covered, but the 5 is already covered. So let's just go ahead and hit a number and see what we do, and we'll figure it out from there. All right, perfect. The 12, Boxcars, Midnight. My favorite number, a rare number on this craps table I haven't been hitting a lot of, but definitely love it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and get paid triple. My favorite type. Or if we wanted to, we can always do it like this. So let's go to 12. We got the 8 covered, so we're good. All right. The 6, 4, 10. Again, Not really, it's the first time we hit it. And the nice thing about this strategy is it keeps you in the action every single time. So you're always going to be making money. Even on the 5 right now that's sitting naked up top, but it's covered by the pass line, you're still making money. All right, that's the 516. Bring that into view for you guys, the 516. So this is perfect. So this is going to be our strategy. We are going to lose in the field. So let's take care of that. And we are going to go ahead and get paid. So that's $21. What we're going to do is, just like we said, we're going to bring this to 24, 10 in the field, 5 in the rack, the 6-5 yo. Win in the field. That goes in the rack. Covered 11, so now all we need is the 9 for the tall. All right, that's the 617. But like I was saying, remember this strategy is about fighting and staying alive at the craps table to keep on winning. So that's the 617. So we're gonna try it one more time. If you guys want to sign out, you can sign out or fast forward to the end. But I'm trying to show you that we're surviving and that we're moving forward. We're collecting money while we're doing it. All right, so the ATS, crap check, pass line bet. Here we go. All right, so that's the 12. So let's go ahead and get ourselves paid $35. And we knocked off one of the hardest numbers right off the bat at the table. So let's go ahead and get paid to 12, get paid to $35. We lose on the pass line, but we still collect that 10 in the rack. Okay. Whew, I thought that was gonna hit the dice, and that was a short, nasty roll. That's a 617. So this is the reason why I played a 25 on the pass line. If you guys are still with me, or I'm just talking to myself. So the reason why I do this is because we're gonna go ahead and win $25. Right? So ATS is 15, crap check is 5, and we walk away with a $5 profit. Okay? So we're all back up. We have 5 in the rack, and here we go. All right, the 527. That was way too hard. So like I said, we're gonna get paid 15 for the ATS, 5 for the crap, and a $5 profit. So we're gonna, at the end of the day, 5 in the rack, 5, all of it goes back to the casino, and we're all set up, ready to go again. All right, the 527. Just like a true Las Vegas table, not giving you any breaks. $5 rack, and here we go. All right, the 628, so we finally get a point established. So let's go ahead and set it all up and get it going. Okay, so just like before, we were at 18, now we're at 36. So we're only trying to hit this one time and then back down to 18. So let's go ahead and hit that 6 and 8 and get out of the danger zone. Oh, geez. All right, guys. I think I'm just going to stop while I'm ahead. That's the 3, 4, 7. So let's just go ahead and count it up and just see how we do. Obviously, it's a nice, not a night for no sevens. Obviously, it's plenty of sevens. So let's go ahead and... All right, guys, so we have $300, $325, $330, and $60 is $390. So as you can see, we were battling, playing it back and forth, trying, and we're not having any luck today. But we did, we started out with a $700 bankroll. We have $390, so we're only down $300. As you can see, we shot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. And as you can see, the first 2 were short. The 2 middle ones were pretty long. This one was just a row of 7s. Should have just left the casino. Probably would have had a little bit more. Definitely would have had a little bit more. We would have been in a 4, in the upper 400s. And then we would have only been down 200 and something dollars instead of 300. But as you can see, you can battle this and you can grind on it and do fairly well. So this will give you kind of an idea of how a table would be if you did a couple of random shooters that did short, a couple of good shooters that did pretty well, and then a person who just couldn't roll to save their lives. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you learned something. If you have any questions about the strategy, just let me know. Like I said, 18 on a 6 and 8, flat bet the field 10. Go to 36, still flat bet the field, hit it one time, reduce back down to 18 on a 6 and 8, and just go from there. But hopefully you guys like the strategy. If you're still with me, if not, thank you for checking it out anyway. So no sevens, we'll catch you a little bit later, and I'll catch you on the flip side.